1-year-old and 5-month-old and eat the fried chicken that used to be there. I don't know if you remember the old school Eastbrook Cafe fried chicken with the pulley bones and the real fried chicken. It was awesome. Excited to see you, to have a good day, learning about 3 concepts that I think we're all very familiar with and all have unfortunately participated in some ways. And all, I think, especially as I'm studying these things, need help to try to redirect our focus so that we can have lives that are more productive and better. This story has been told for several hundred years. Maybe you have heard it. There is an old fisherman and his wife who live right beside the sea in a rundown shack that looks like it's been there for 80 plus years. It is a hovel. It is in every shape, form, and fashion a picture of poverty. And this old fisherman goes to the sea every day, and all he's trying to do is just get enough fish to sell just to barely make it. There's no way he's making any progress financially, and his wife is there and she's always wanting more than they've got. And so one day he goes and he is fishing and he feels a very heavy pull on this particular rod this day, and he realizes he's got something huge, and he fights and pulls for over an hour, and he gets this humongous fish up to the side of the sea there, and it is an unusual fish. Remarkable fish in a whole lot of ways. Biggest fish he's ever caught, but this fish is a magic fish. And this fish, after he catches this fish, the fish starts talking to him, which is surprising. And the fish explains to him that he's a magic fish and that, yes, he knows that this man could take him and sell him at the market for food, but he would be better off, the fish explains, if he would let the fish grant him a wish. And so he says, all right, if you will come back tomorrow after I've talked to my wife, then I will let you off. And so the fisherman goes home and he asked his wife, he said, hey, I caught this magic fish today. And the fish said he will grant any wish that we want. What do we want? And the wife was so excited, and she said, I'll tell you what we want, what I've wanted for years. I want a nicer house. I want a mansion right here on the seaside. And he said, okay, I'll go talk to the fish, and I think that should be able to get taken care of. So he goes back, he yells for the magic fish, and the magic fish comes up, and he says, hey, I talked to my wife, and we'd like a mansion. Magic fish says, no problem. Go back home, and you'll have it. And, of course, the fisherman's a little bit skeptical, but he lets the fish go again there, and he walks back to where his hovel was, and there is a mansion. And this mansion is huge. It's sprawling, several thousand square feet. It's constructed in the best possible way that you could construct a mansion. And he goes in, and his wife is thrilled. She is so excited. She's been dreaming about this for years. She has thought what she would do if she had a mansion. They go in, and for 2 weeks are thrilled with their mansion. But after about 2 weeks, the wife says, this mansion is just not enough. It's not enough room. There are things wrong with this mansion, and it's just not as big as I'd like it to be. I want you to go back and talk to that magic fish. The fisherman says, yeah, but we lived in a little bitty house for years, and now we've got this mansion. Shouldn't this be enough? She said, no, I want you to go back and ask for a castle. So the fisherman says, okay. So he goes back and he yells for the magic fish, and the magic fish comes up and he says, hey, my wife says she would like a castle. And the fish said, we just gave her a mansion. She's not happy with the mansion. He said, well, she just said she'd like a castle now. Magic fish says, okay, go back, you'll have one. So he goes back, and there, sure enough, where the mansion was is a huge castle. If you thought the mansion was big, the castle is sprawling. And there are rooms, and there are corridors, and there are fancy ballrooms and furniture that is set up. This thing is massive, the biggest castle that they have ever even dreamed of, and the wife is thrilled. You know where this is going, don't you?